to our first cruise vlog of the series. Are you really excited to see this? I know I am. It's the first time we're actually doing this. So today, my first cruise is going to be on board Arcadia, which is taking me to Guernsey. But there has been some news that I just realised when I woke up this morning. Due to strong winds, I mean, we had strong winds last night. It was rattling the shutters at 4 in the morning, and then of course it was raining as well, really badly as well. So, and strong winds today, so it means the ship is going to be departing a little bit later than usual, about 8 p.m. And we had a notification came in that we won't be calling to Peterport on Thursday. We're going to call that on Friday instead. So we're going to be joined by another ship, and I'll tell you which one it will be when you see it on the video. But I've already had some snack, and I'll bring some snacks on board with me, and I'm waiting for Ray and Etienne to arrive, because those are the two that are going to be on the vlog with me. It's going to be really quite good. Now, Ray's been on the vlog with me before, Road Trip Adventure series. If you want to check it out, I put it in the link below, so you can watch the video with me and Ray in Brighton. And also, this is actually Etienne's first time on the vlog. It's going to be really quite good. This is the beginning of the Birmingham episode. You can check that also out in the description below. And it really is quite good. I mean, Arcadia is a great ship. She was built in 2005 by Fincantieri, and she was originally going to be sailing for Honda America, but then transferred to Cunard, which would be named Queen Victoria. Now, during construction we did continue, but the passenger demand for suites and mini suites made it unsuitable. So a decision was made to transfer the ship to P&O Cruises, and it remains with them to this day, and was renamed Arcadia. And it's under the build number of 6078. We'll see the plaque on the in the pool area, really quite well. And I'll show you around the ship. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic cruise together. We are really looking forward to this. There's some entertainment on board which we're going to like, and also I might give you a little bit of snippets of it as well. But maybe not for the shows, because you have to be quiet of other passengers. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm looking forward to this. So stay tuned, enjoy the cruise. Right, we're on the ship. It's looking quite good. I mean, we got ourselves checked in and we're on board now. And now this is a legal requirement that we had to watch a safety video during COVID restrictions. So that's what we have to do. Now, I mean, shall I give you a tour? Let's have a look, shall we? Right, so it's the tour of our cabin, and we're really pleased with that. It's really quite good. We're on Australia deck 8 in A84, and so this is our nice balcony, quite nice. As we're inside, we've got an in-seat vanity mirror, 2 coffee making facilities, and we've got a twin bed as well, which is really quite good. And
you're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hiya.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome on board.
Yeah, welcome on board. And there's Etienne. And here's our Horizon magazine, which we have every day. So we've got an evening casual tonight, so it's casual night. So glad I got myself prepared for this. So quite good. There's a lot of stuff in there. So yeah, I was right. Our captain today is Matthew Nichols. He was born in Oxfordshire, about 60 miles from Southampton. So there we go. It's quite good. I mean, it looks quite good. So let's show you the bathroom, shall we? Oh, it's quite wider than your average bathroom. And it's also a lot more cleaner than our one at home. So we've got a sink there, and nothing in there. We also got a bog stand chat and the white company as well, really quite good. So yeah, it looks amazing. Now, there's one thing I need to do, because this is our cabin and it looks good.
The signal you've just heard was the general emergency alarm and was sounded for guest familiarisation purposes only. No action is required by guests today. You do not need to attend your muster station.
Okay, so it's a legal requirement that we have to take part in a mandatory briefing about safety. Okay, I've just heard a word from the captain and it says it's really bad news, unfortunately. It's that due to the strong winds that we have, winds gusting up to 40 knots in the English Channel, we are going to have to anchor in Babbacombe in Devon, the place where Arcadia was actually there for warm layup during the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're going to be there to shelter from the winds, and then hopefully we'll be on the way at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon on the way towards St Peter Port. But wind's still going to be gusting, and the swell could be too high for them to actually do the tenders. But yeah, this is a disastrous start to the holiday. But as you see, we've not moved yet. We're just still in the port until about 8 p.m. at the latest to go, and I'll show you what it looks like. But this is turning into an absolute nightmare. Right, after a long day waiting, we are now finally moving. We're now left about 4 hours behind schedule, and we're on the way to Babbacombe in Devon right now to shut off in the wind because it's going to be 40 knots. This is not looking good. But anyway, I had dinner, a nice chat with a couple, and they're from the Isle of Wight. So high praise indeed to actually see them. It's really, really exciting. And now I think this is where the vlog comes to an end. I'll see you tomorrow for more fun. Good night. Good morning. It's day 2 of our cruise, and this is our sea day. Now, we're actually staying a little bit closer to the coast just to, because it's been really rocky last night because, as I said, it was about 40 knot winds. And it really is quite bad out there. But tomorrow we'll be in St Peter Port. Hopefully it'll be a lot better what's going to happen. So there we go. Right, so we finished breakfast. So we've had a little bit of breakfast and now we're just going to chill in the room for a little bit because we are, as you can see, we've got Etienne outside in the balcony. And we've got at the moment it's 4-7 winds. It's about 30 knots winds it is at the moment, and that's why we're making our way to Babbacombe to try and get in there before it really starts to ramp up. But it will be gone in the afternoon, hopefully. So I'm gonna have a lovely time at the moment. So I think it's always just a little bit difficult, but yeah, it looks good at the moment. Right, when I was just relaxing, we did hear an announcement from the captain is that because the winds were so strong and the swells were about 4 meters last night, the pilot for the nav tower couldn't even make it back. So unfortunately, they managed to pick him up now, and they're now taking him to Brixham and then get a 3-hour taxi back to Southampton. So we're going to be heading to Babbacombe. We're going to be anchoring there until 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then we'll make our way to St Peter Port, and we will definitely be there tomorrow morning. It's going to be really quite good. But yeah, it's just been a bit difficult at the moment. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is at the moment. But it is hoping to get better, hopefully. So we'll see you in St Peter Port tomorrow. Right, so after a long day in Babbacombe, we've just had an announcement from the captain is that we are going to be ready to go very, very soon. But they put the anchor back on the seabed because there was a guest requiring medical assistance. So we're going to be staying there a little bit longer until this embarkation can be sorted. And I don't think it's going to cause any impact on us arriving in St Peter Port, but it'll be a difficult one to go for. So it's going to be really quite difficult to actually pinpoint. So hopefully we'll be off as soon as possible, and everyone will arrive in Speakport on time. Right, so after being messing about in Babbacombe all day, we're now finally going to be ready to go and head away to St Peter Port. Now the wind's still going to be gusting at 30 miles an hour, so there will be some movement around ship, particularly around the starboard side area, and the winds are going to drop down as we get to St Peter Port down to about 15 miles an hour, and then down to 6 miles an hour for a return journey back to Southampton. So we will have light at the end of the tunnel for our cruise. So hopefully we're going to have the tenders running, because I really want to go into St Peter Port tomorrow and look around. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. So see you soon. Right, we're getting ready for formal night. How do I look? Really nice, I had to say. And we're going to get some dinner, and then we're going to have a lovely night. Let's get some photos and see what they think about it. Right, we finished dressed, and
Looks smart.
look at him. And look at him. Right, let's go to dinner. We got a really great night ahead of us. Well, it's past midnight, and I'm absolutely knackered because we've done a lot of things. We've done. We saw bingo. We saw. No one did win the fireball, unfortunately. They got the fireball, but unfortunately they didn't win it. Someone has been given a jackpot win, but no jackpot was recorded, unfortunately. Karaoke session was really, really good. And I actually met someone, Marge, who's one of Mum's friends, and also did some dancing as well, particularly on the last song we did. How good was that? And now I need to go to bed because we are heading into our final port call, onto our only port call tomorrow, St Peter Port. So we'll see you there tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning. Day 3 of our cruise, our final day, and we're in St Peter Port. As you see, we've got our tenders up and running, ready to go. And if you look over there, there's another P&O ship, Ventura. We came in directly from the south last night, and it's on the last leg of her 10-night cruise. She's coming towards us, really quite good. Now, I remember what happened last time when I was there and the horn blasted when I was in the swimming pool, so I'm not going to do that today. Wait until we have a window. So as you can see, we'll be heading up, we'll have breakfast, and then we're going to be ready to go. Right, we've been called, and we're now making our way to the tender. This is going to be a lovely time. I think we're going to do just lunch, and then we're going to make our way down. So, no, these elevators don't go down there. It's this one that goes down to the pontoon deck. So here we go. Right, we're off the tender. And we've got a lovely view of Arcadia right in the sea there. We've got a lot of stairs to climb all the way up to the main street, all the way up here. We're not done yet. Hello. Yeah. So we made it to a cafe. So we can't find a pub because they're all closed on this day. So that's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, but we finally got a place.
Yeah.
So something is being served.
So yeah. And of course, then after that, we're going to head back to the ship because there was not much to see and do there. But I know they have the little train, but I don't know how much time we're going to have left. So it'll be a little bit of a miss. Right, we've finished our day in St Peter Port. I know it's been short. Tried to do the train, but the next one's at 4 o'clock, and then we can't even stay around a little bit longer for the tender back to the ship. So we're getting back. So I think it was a lovely trip out to St Peter Port. So it was really quite good. So now we're going to get back on the tender and get back on board Arcadia. There'll be plenty of time for her to head back to Southampton from there. So we'll see you very soon. Right, we're back on board the ship, and now we're going to get ready for dinner for the last time on this cruise. So here we go. Right, we're packing up because we're going to be in Southampton tomorrow. And I think this cruise think I'll give it a 9 out of 10. But I'll tell you all about it in a recap when I get home, and I'll know what my next adventure will be. So I'll see you very soon, and see you tomorrow.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, and hopefully you'll know exactly what we're going to talk about.
Yep.
So we're just going to get everything packed, and then we're going to head down to the Silent Disco. So it's looking quite good. Now, unfortunately, there's no show for me, unfortunately. So first time since Britannia, there's no shows I've saw tonight. I saw on this cruise. But that's because we actually had a lot of different stuff to do. So if we had nothing to do, then we could do that. So unfortunately, we can't do anything like that. So, I mean, what would you rate your experience?
9 out of 10.
Oh, you rate your experience 9 out of 10 as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was a nice one. Yeah. Now we're packing on to the next adventure.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. Well, that's the end of our night, and I like the Silent Disco. It was really quite good, but they didn't play the requested song I wanted, so I could have lasted a little bit longer until the time we ran out, but we made no choice but to go immediately. So yeah, I'm now feeling very tired, and tomorrow's embarkation day. Disembarkation day, we're back in Southampton, tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for one last look. Good night. Right, day 4 of the cruise, back in Southampton. We're docked in the QE2 cruise terminal, and now should be off to, and then in the afternoon should be off to Mediterranean and Morocco for 19 nights. And you see over there, there's the P&O flagship, Iona, in the Ocean Cruise Terminal. And Ventura is in the Mayflower Cruise Terminal, because we actually sailed back with her. We did. Independently we did. We let her go first last night. And Etienne did hear the whistle salute when he was in the buffet last night. We didn't hear anything, because me and Ray were downstairs. We didn't know about it, but as soon as we saw Ventura go through the window. See, a lot of stuff happening in there. Things going on. Thing. You see, there's people flying away. I think that's an airplane. Yeah, there it is. Named Southampton Airport. Right, we have breakfast, and then we're going to disembark. Right, we're back home. We've had breakfast. We've also, I got myself off the ship. It took a little bit longer to actually get picked up. It did, which is the real problem it was. So, let's go over the recap on this cruise. Well, cruise was really quite good. I mean, we were really thinking that small break was going to be what we really needed by the way. But it was really quite a really good trip. I mean, it was just a really fantastic trip. Arcadia was really, say, luxurious. I mean, she's actually the most high-profile ship in the P&O fleet. So I really think it was a really fantastic ship. I think it was really quite good. The facilities were really quite good as well. Not quite up to standard than the modern ships in the P&O fleet, but it's still quite a really fun ship to go on, especially for adults as well. It was really quite good. Now, first day in Southampton, we had to leave at about 8 p.m, 4 hours behind the original schedule because of strong winds. We were supposed to sail out at 4 p.m, but it was pushed forward to 8 p.m, and the arrival time was pushed back to around midnight on that night it was, because of the strong winds. So you had to come in a little bit early and shelter from the winds, and then it's about passengers. So muster process, it was, we expect after COVID, is to get yourself signed into your muster station. You don't need to go there now. You just need, if you're in the areas, you can actually just listen to the announcements. But not really, there's like full blown announcements for muster processes that you would have before COVID became a thing. But this has been a really fantastic ship. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Captain Matthew Nichols and the crew on Arcadia. They've been really fantastic. Really fantastic. They've been really great, fantastic crew. They were looked after me entertained me, and it was just really quite good. Now, we actually had 14 knot winds. We did on the way in the English Channel. We did, and eventually and on the second day, we actually had to go all the way to Babbacombe in Devon to shelter from the intense winds that were happening in the English Channel. Now, we did leave a little bit late as well, because we did leave quite a lot later than usual on all 3 days, because 2 of them were due to strong winds. One of them was due to strong winds. One was due to a medical emergency that happened on the second day. They had to take the person to hospital, and the pilot couldn't even get off at the nav tower. So unfortunately, they had to keep him on board before the RNLI got picked him up and took him to Brixham, and then got the taxi back to Southampton, which took 3 hours to get back, which was so painful for him. And then of course we actually had to leave a little bit later in St Peter Port. St Peter Port was a lovely place to go to. Quite small for a town, as you would expect, but lots of eateries, lots of places to go to. I couldn't find a pub, unfortunately. I just had to go for a cafe at least. So we didn't stay there for too long. We actually got back to the ship. We did. Now, we also had to leave later because the pilot was on Ventura, and he managed to get back. And I think it was a little bit later than we thought, but he did manage to get there and managed to disembark. Managed to get on the ship, and then so the pilot leave. What I didn't realise is we saluted to Marina after we left Southampton. I didn't hear it, but I did see the ship, and when we were actually having dinner later that evening, yesterday evening, we didn't hear us saluting to Ventura because we were in the restaurant having a nice chat with the couple. I mean, every time I want to do cruising, I want to share with another couple so we can share stories, share experiences, and also have a nice chat. I mean, those children, there was one for the Isle of Wight. I had a fantastic time with me, had a nice chat together, and it was just really quite incredible. The thing that was a real highlight of the cruise had to be the karaoke on the second night. It was really fantastic. I did some dancing at the end. It was just really quite incredible. One of the performers who done a really good job helped me dance as well. It was just quite incredible. And eventually I thought I lost Etienne at one stage. So I spoke to Clifford while he was actually being reported back to come and collect me. And eventually he did. And then eventually I got myself back to my cabin just in time for bed. So, really quite good. Now, unfortunately, for the first time since Britannia 2017, there's been no shows that I've watched on this cruise. I don't know what my mum's going to say, but yeah, I mean, there was a Headlines Fit Company show on the final night. I've got the music in me. So, I mean, I really think it was, I think it would not be a show I would like to experience because, I mean, Silent Disco was a lot better than doing it. So, yeah, I'm surprised that the adult ownership's doing Silent Discos as well. But, yeah, they're really quite good. I mean, it was really quite good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, it was really fantastic on the final night. It was just incredible. Dancing around with many of the other passengers, it was just really fantastic. So that brings to the end of our voyage. I think you'll rate this one 9 out of 10, to be honest, because it was quite good, but there was some things that went wrong, particularly with the weather being delayed in quite some ports, but in both ports, Southampton and St Peter Port. But on the whole, really fantastic cruise. I think it was really fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and just that's incredible. So my next adventure is going to take me to Belgium and Germany for 5 nights, and this time it's going to be on board Aurora, and we're thinking we're going to sail there on the 17th of July 2026, sailing from Southampton. I've already checked to see who we're going to have in with us on the day, and it will be Britannia. So it means we're going to be in the Mayflower Cruise Terminal again, and we're going to see Britannia in the port as well. So when we're actually sailing out in the bar on the promenade deck, I will be able to see Britannia go past the window. So there we go. I hope you have a fantastic time. Until next time, happy trails.